I think the big one is stop talking and start walking.
Small gains or small compounding changes over time are huge.
I think is a great saying for people that seem to be stuck in the ways and seem to not want to. Same with a job. You're stuck in the same job and you make a mistake, go and press edit and fix the mistake.
Yeah.
But at least just get going and get started. You're not a tree. You are not a tree. Today, I'm speaking with Karl Hudson on the phrase, you are not a tree.
Yeah, so it's quite an interesting topic because we get asked quite a few times on various different platforms, YouTube, things like this. What do you do when you feel a bit stuck and stuff like that? So I think it's a good topic that we get into. And the concept of you're not a tree is obviously trees have roots, and a lot of people feel like you're stuck in that one place. Obviously, when it comes to SEO or websites, you can build multiple websites. So that's one way of leveraging the fact that you're not a tree. You can build multiple sites, especially if then you're mitigating risk if one was to get hit. What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I think the big one is stop talking and start walking. I think that's the big one. I always say it to one or two of my business partners. They're procrastinating too much and they're stuck in the same position as there was 3, 4, 5 months ago. So from there, then I always say, listen, you're not a tree, you can move, you know. So, and not only that is I always talk about, there's an edit button on websites. So if we're specifically talking about doing SEO and you make a mistake, go and press edit and fix the mistake.
Yeah.
But at least just get going and get started. Like too many people they're in the same position 6 months, 12 months, 18 months down the line. They say they're going to do something. I hate people who are gunners. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and they don't get started. With regards to, I always say it's enough, like when you're going through, you're going, enough talking, start moving, you're not a damn tree. Yeah. Like it's a classic saying that I think a guy called Jim Rohn once said, and it's so true that stop procrastinating and just start moving. So the whole thing of you are not a tree, I think is a great saying for people that seem to be stuck in the ways and seem to not want to. Same with a job. They're stuck in the same job and you see them 3 years later, yeah, I don't like my job. You can move. There's other jobs, you know. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So if you, or the UK or the US, it's not in a good place at the moment. If you want to move somewhere else, you're not stuck to live just in the UK. Or taxes are too high in the UK. Well, move. Stop.
Or get a better accountant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. So I personally love the saying that you are not a tree.
I think it also ties in a lot to the compound effect, which people don't maximize enough. So small gains or small compounding changes over time are huge.
Yeah.
If you can gain 1% in a month, well, keep doing it.
Yeah. Exactly.
12 months later, it's 12%. Guess what? Keep going again and it's 24%. Oh, usually what starts to actually happen is like a snowball effect. So you get like, it's maybe 1% the first month, 2%, 3%, and then it starts really snowballing.
Yeah.
You actually see that effect impressively within the search engine. So impressions, for example, impression count. If you're doing things right, your impression starts rocketing up, then they come back down, then they come back up, then it starts testing you within the search algorithm as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I think personally, I think it's a great saying. You're not a tree. Stop procrastinating. Start moving. Like if you do fail fast. Get back up. Get that bounce back ability. And like you said, you're not rooted into one position. You can move, and you are not a tree.